Okay. Do you guys see it? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, QUILBOARS have been added as a new Battlegrounds type. There will still be 5 minion types for Battlegrounds. I just want to know if the QUILBOARS are gonna be in every game. Can you see, guys? Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can, right? Okay. They will be in every game, right? That doesn't say here, right? I mean, they said like same as Dragons, Pirates, and Elementals when they were added, so they're gonna be in every game, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so 70 minions, blah blah blah, 3 heroes. Let's go do 3 heroes. We have your favorite coin. Okay, you can choose another coin. Some QUILBOARS give you blood gems. Okay, blood gem is a +1/+1, like a banana. We know that. That speaker Blackthorn. After you upgrade, Bob's Tavern gain 2 blood gems. First, when I saw this, reading it hard. Last sentence. Uh, it's gonna come on May 4th. When I saw this guy, like it's like when you level, you get 2 bananas. Like I felt like it was weak, but with all the synergies, we should go through the units first, but and then we can value this guy because I feel like you can't actually have a good picture of how strong this guy is without knowing the units, and I think the units have so much like they do so much work with the blood gems, right? They get so much strong with the blood gems. Like everything they get, like everything gets triggered and they just grow as hell. Yeah, it sounds bad, but it's actually I think it's fine. Like we'll see. Like I think it's okay. Uh, I'll have to look for the units first before I value this guy. I want to see the units first. I just glanced at them. I didn't really think about like how strong this guy's gonna be. Okay, Vol'jin. Obviously, like the first thing you think about is cleave, right? So like, apart from like now that you don't want to buff bad units when you level up, you don't want to buff like all your bad units, play the mugs, like buff bad units. Now with this, you just buff one unit and then you just exchange it with a cleave, right? How is +10% gonna compare to Togwaggle? I think it's shit. Yeah, you need to know what units do when you play a blood gem. So when you play a blood gem, your units can get like divine shield, +2/+2, +3/+3, +5/+5. Like you have some insane combos with blood gems with units. That's why I don't think the guy's bad as it looks like. G tier. Yeah, Deflecto, like swap with divine shields. Crimes said you can play Battlemaster and then you can swap the Battlemaster with a poisonous unit. And then the poisonous unit becomes a 330 unit. How do you kill a 330 poisonous? With another poison, I guess, but if you can do that, if you can't do that, then the guy has a 330 poison that kills your whole board. I think it's like really strong with a poison Battlemaster, but it's gonna be hard because this hero power is useless early game. It's useless early game. Like you don't get anything from this. The first 6-7 turns, it's gonna be you. Like if you find a divine shield on tier 3, it's fine, but even then you cannot swap because you don't have stats. I guess it works with minions in the shop too. That's good. I feel like yeah, it should work. Yeah, it should work with the units in the shop as well. You buy a token and swap with the homunculus. That might give a lot of tempo. Does that work like that? Can you do it? I don't think you do it in the shop. I don't think you can do it in the shop. I think it's too OP. I don't think it's possible. Like you should buff tokens. I don't think you can do that. No, you can't do that, right? I don't think you can do that, right? It would be too OP if you just play a token and make a 1/1 or 2/4. Like that's way too strong. You get too much tempo and just go up and like I think it's too much. It works with a shop. I mean that's pretty strong, right? You just go for a bunch of tokens then. Just buy tokens and just always like swap with the shop and get strong units and gold at the same time. And then eventually you just swap into Divine Shields and cleave. Is there some insane combo we're missing here? What insane combo is there? What is very good with a lot of stats, or what is good with low stats? It's a very interesting hero, that's true. If it works with the shop, this hero is top tier? Yeah, I think so as well. Like, it looks like a hook task then, kinda, because you buy the tokens and you just make the tokens strong, and they have tempo, and a bunch of gold as well. 350 for Battlemaster, I think is the strongest, yeah. I think swapping the Battlemaster into a Spore is insane. But both units are tier 5, so it's gonna be hard. Pinkman gets much better with Vol'jin? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because eventually you swap a Pinkman with a Divine Shield. And then you just keep buffing the Pinkman and then swap again, right? Imagine that you just buy bad Divine Shields and you buff the Pinkman, the Golden Pinkman for example, and then you just keep swapping every turn. Just buff every single Divine Shield. Buff the Divine Shield, buff the Divine Shield. Yeah, buff, swap, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be fun for sure. I don't know where to rate him. If you can swap with in the shop, like buff your token, then I feel like it's strong. If you can't, I think it's slow. It's a little bit slow. I feel like if you cannot get use for this in the early game, it's very slow. Even though it's 0 gold, if you cannot actually use it effectively, it's kinda weird. I think armoroftheempire.com gets better a lot if he taunted units attack and keep swapping attack into backline. That's true. Yeah, because your units are getting buffed and you can swap the attack into Divine Shield units. That's good. It's good with Parrot. What do you get with the Parrot though? Are you recording a session for later viewing? Yeah, I'll post this session for sure on YouTube, and you'll have a VOD on Twitch as well. So there are two ways to watch it again if you want it. I'll definitely post this today on YouTube, so you can watch it there again if you want or whatever. I don't know, like, are there any other combos with I guess like obviously cleave Divine Shield. I guess Arm of the Empire as Supreme said, because for example, if you play Arm of the Empire now, like you just buff units without Divine Shields and you can't win the game that way. But now if you buff a bad unit with taunt, for example, like let's say Dragon Spawn Lieutenant as a 2/3 gets buffed to 15 attack with Arm. You swap the Dragon Spawn with a Divine Shield unit, and then you keep buffing the Dragon Spawn, or just sell the Dragon Spawn, and you have a 15 attack like deflect or something. Like it's gonna be fun. Like I want to play this hero for sure. This hero is really fun. I feel like, especially if you can swap with the shop, then it's gonna be some things will happen. Like it's gonna be. I'm thinking like. Yeah, I'm just thinking like swapping like something with Hogger if you buff like, and then swap the stats. Nah, I mean I just like Divine Shield Cleave like on the best units, right? On poison. There's nothing else. Making your support minions have 0 attack, so not suiciding themselves. I mean, swapping with the egg. Perhaps Majordomo that you buff because you don't have any good minions yet. Making a huge vote. Chat is very smart. Yeah, I mean you can always swap and like make your units that are gonna stay till the end of the game, make them strong. But there's always a priority to make your Divine Shield strong and Cleave strong. So if you can't get that, then I guess the secondary thing is getting your units that are gonna stay till the end of the game strong again. So now you can basically make your brand 30-30 or something. Make Alagos transition easier. Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good. Yeah, as a minion as well. Yeah, that's actually good because now when you transition into dragons, you can swap your tribe unit into the dragon, right? You basically turn your unit into a dragon. Damn, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah. So when you don't have dragons, and you have a 10-10 tribe or whatever, like a demon, you just swap a demon into a dragon. Basically, you buy a dragon and swap their stats, or yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know what else, but it's gonna be a fun hero for sure. I don't know this guy. Like I'm a little bit afraid of this guy. I'm a little bit afraid of QUILBOARS. I don't know. Like this one seems weak, and just because it seems weak, it might be. It's only a 2 per level though. I've seen some QUILBOARS do some crazy stuff with blood gems though. Let's go to Cirella. No board space requirement. 0 gold seems mighty. Yeah, 0 gold hero power is always like who has a 0 gold hero power? Um, which heroes have 0 gold? Leech Boss get a coin for 0 gold. Who else? Who else 0 gold hero power? Oh, Jandis, of course. Jandis is the strongest hero. He just spam your hero power. Yeah. Who else? Who else has zero gold hero power? I mean, not a passive hero power, but to use. Yeah, Lich King and Reno. Yeah, Hooktas is OP as well because of 0 gold hero power. It's like when you have a 0 gold hero power, it just means that you gain value every single turn by using your hero power. And if you're getting even 1 gold from your hero power per turn, you're so much stronger than like Leech Bass because she loses 2 health. So if you're gaining 1 gold, like it's already so strong. Azirella is a Yogg with scope. Changed my mind. Yeah, I've seen this. So you buy a minion and you set its stats to 2/2. So do you make a copy of a minion or do you take the exact minion, choose a minion, then add it to your hand? So you add it from the shop, right? So it's not like making pairs. Right? Yeah, so you take that one unit. Yeah, okay, okay. So this is obviously like a hero that you buy a unit to, like this. The only use I see from this is playing buffs, right? So you buy a jug for 2. You buy a jug for 2 and then sell the jug and it's 1 gold less. What else do you get from this? It's very good with death rails. So I guess maybe making your gold in a 2/2. Making your gold in a 2/2? So he dies if it attacks. That's what I really want to do. Because my 4/4 Goldrin doesn't die in the early game when I triple into a 6 drop. But when I triple into a Goldrin, then I can't actually give him 2/2, right? Because it's only in the tavern. Spore doesn't die to a ghoul. 2/2 Nerdina still dies. Still dying on to Acolyte. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, you can make an Edina 2/2, but you need to be on tier 6. You can't triple into a 6. You need to find Edina in the shop then to make her a 2/2, right? So I just think like I'm obviously gonna play. So this hero, I need to see if the hero power works with the shop. If it works with the shop, then it's like Hook Tusk. If it's working with the shop, then I think I'll just play like Hook Tusk. I don't know what the curve is. I'm probably gonna sometimes stay on tier 1. Just actually, you don't get extra gold from your hero power like Hook Tusk. So I guess you can play normal curve, but you hero power every turn to make your token stronger. And then this guy, I'll play same way I play Yogg in Yasharaj. So I'll go for a token turn 1, and then I'll level, and then I'll hero power buy. So I have 3 units, right? I hero power for 2, and I buy for 3 on 5 gold. And on 6 gold, I level, sell a token, and hero power again. So I have 4 units, and then... But yeah, this is like weaker Yogg then. You're weak, right? Because you don't get +1/+1, you actually get even less. You get a 2/2 unit. And when you Shiraj, you get a tier 3, you get a tier 4 when you go up. I feel like people are gonna be dying on this hero a lot. Do you guys know some broken combo on this hero? Maybe? Because if you don't hero power early, you don't have a hero power. Bronze Warden, you get +1 health. I think you're just supposed to use it to play Battlecries for cheaper to kind of gain tempo. Like, if this hero power you can use any amount of times per turn, that would be nice. So imagine being able to use this any amount of time. Like you can use it infinite times per turn. Like there's no, like you don't use it only once per turn. Then it would be really decent. Like I think maybe it wouldn't be even broken. Because I know you buy units for 2 gold, but uh it's just it's a weak early game still. Weak early game, but strong later in the game. No, I mean like I think this is like very weak. If you can't use a hero power more than once, it's very weak. I think like it's weaker than Yogg, it's weaker than Yasharaj. Uh I don't know, like but why, Soren? Why is it gonna be good? I mean, if it's infinite, like if you can use it more than once, then it's good, right? But if you can't, then what? It buffs some one-star units like actually like mommy. Buffs beast token. Buffs beast token +1/+1. Because not random like 2 other heroes, but it makes it a 2/2. How can you beat people with a 2/2 unit? That's the thing, like it's better to get a random unit with a +1/+1 like Yogg, or get a random tier 3 than getting a 2/2. Like yeah, the only real upside is definitely the curve, because you have this curve for 2, but isn't it that, no, you add it to your hand though. Like do you make a copy? I thought that you might make a copy. When I read it first, I thought it might be a copy, because choose a minion, add it to your hand, but you add not a copy to your hand, you add that unit to your hand, so it's not a copy. It doesn't say it's a copy. It would say add a copy of that unit to your hand. Yeah, it's not a copy. You can triple by freezing, yeah. You can triple by freezing a single unit, yeah. You just hero power tokens and tier 1 units like mommy. Why would you hero power a micro mommy? I mean, I know you can hero power a micro mommy turn 1, but why would you hero power a micro mommy on 7 gold, for example? Why would I hero power a micro mommy on 7 gold? On 6 gold? 6 gold I hero power a micro mommy? Why? To make a micro mommy a 2/2? I'm not gonna buy a micro mommy. I wanna buy a strong unit. To get +1/+0, 3.6 head. No, it's not actually useless late game. It's not a useless late game. Late game is actually probably stronger because you get a buff for 1 less gold, but it's only once per turn. Like if this is made like more than once per turn, I think people are gonna die on this hero very like so much. I think it's gonna be like one of the worst heroes with this. I think it's gonna be like very bad. I don't know. Maybe there's some combo I'm missing. If you guys know some combos though, but I think it's gonna be very weak. A minus tier just because of the curve? No way. Equally strong as Yogg? No. I don't think it's gonna be equally strong. You use it only once. Like even if you go to the late game, uh, you only get 1 buff, guys. You only get 1 buff for cheaper. Only 1. So it's only 1 gold. You get 1 gold per turn in the late game. 1 gold per turn. That's not enough. Like 1 gold more per turn. It's like an infinite coin in the late game. You can get why not play Tikatus? Play Tikatus and go infinite coin. Right? Play Tikatus, go infinite coin. Token for 2 gold is strong. Yeah, you can roll turn 1. That's always the play here. Roll for a token, hero power a token, right? Roll for her token, hero power a token. Be strong in the early game. Turn 1 and turn 2. Then on 5 gold, you hero power buy. On 6 gold, you level, sell the token, hero power again. But the hero power is a 2/2. You're gonna lose a lot of fights. I don't know. I just really like 2 gold hero powers. I like 2 gold hero powers as well. Like Yogya, like Rakanishu, like Yashraj. This hero is just a better nose, can be bad. Can be that bad. I don't know if it's a better nose. I don't know how you can compare it to a nose. With new tribe, it's sick. Yeah, we'll see the new units. I'm just gonna like I think she's weak for now. But when we see the units, I'll come back to heroes. I think she's weak, but we'll see. I don't know. Like, I'm not like this guy is like, yeah, who cares? Red King, of course, he's updated. I'm not gonna talk about Red King. Red King is bad. He's still bad. He's still bad. It's 1 gold per turn, comparable to Noz. It's actually not 1 gold per turn, kinda, because you don't want to get a 2/2 unit. That's kind of the thing. Like, you don't want to play a 2/2 unit on board. I guess, like, this hero, by the way, go tier 6 on 10 gold, right? I think that's the way maybe you have to play. Go tier 6 on 10 gold. Go tier 5 on 9. Always go tier 5 on 9. Yeah, I mean, that's the way, but you die. We'll see. I'll see the units. It's worse than Yogg early game. Better. It's much worse than Yogg early game, though. I think it's much worse than Yogg. Maybe it's not, but we'll see. And it's slightly stronger than Yogg in the late game. Slightly stronger. It's not that much stronger. 1 gold in the late game does not make much of a difference. It's not a great late game since you really only want to buy a small number of units. Yeah, I mean, you get only +1 gold. Like, the +1 gold in the late game is nothing. Red King bad. Okay, let's see the tier 1 unit. Okay, Battlecry gain a blood gem, and the golden one gives you 2 blood gems. 3/1. Are you gonna go for this guy turn 1? And just blood gem immediately? Or just hold the blood gem? This guy is not gonna trade into anything well. Micro Mummy beats him. Acolyte beats him. Like, Skelly beats him. Double Token beats him. Like, everything beats this guy. Do you ever go for a 3/1? And you just buff him with a +1/+1. Or you just hold a blood gem. 4/2 kills the demon. If you're looking for a triple or a tribe to complete a menagerie, you will not want to use your hero power and get a 2/2 Hydra or whatever, yeah. I guess you can get a gambler. You can get a gambler with this, right? I mean, getting a gambler is fine. You get a gambler as a 2/2 though. So I think if you're playing this guy, you need to hold, right? I think you need to hold blood gem. If you're playing this guy, you hold the blood gem. I mean, it's not just gonna depend like how strong blood gems are. We're gonna see. So let's see the second one. I mean, it's obviously bad to play this guy. You're gonna lose 2 fights, right? You lose the first fight, the second fight. If you're playing this guy, I think you hold the blood gem. For later. You always hold the blood gem. And it's like 100%, right? Then this guy, when you sell this, gain 2 blood gems. This guy's gonna get destroyed by everything. But then you sell him and get 2 blood gems. It's +2/+2. On tier 2, you sell him, you get +2/+2. Like, you're playing a Daryl, right? You're playing Daryl, but with the heads flying the way you want them to fly. So this is very good when you don't have a token, right? This like Daryl, and you just on 5 gold you sell him, you double buy, and you buff your units that you get. Or you can hold on to the blood gems for later in the game. Yeah, I like this one as well. I like this one. I think the 2 blood gems, especially on tier 3 with all the QUILBOARS, when you start popping off with blood gems, it's gonna be sick. So these are the 2 tier 1 units. I don't like the 3/1. If I had to pick between these two, I always go for the 1/2. This guy loses every single fight. The 3/1, he always loses a fight. So I'll go for the 1/2 always. I lose the fights, but I get 2 blood gems instead of 1. I can sell. Yeah, I would go for the Sun Bacon Relaxer. 3/1 contests 2/3. But it loses to like a bunch of units, like all the tokens, Acolyte, Skelly, Micro Mummy. It loses to most units. To most units it actually loses, like I don't like it. Oh, it's kind of weaker with less tokens. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if less tokens are in the game, right? I feel like Hooktas is actually gonna be stronger because of this guy, potentially. Like, imagine just using Hooktas over and over again into this guy. Oh man, too many blood gems. Too many blood gems, and you can just like pop off with QUILBOARS on tier 3. It's like, it's gonna be messy. Hook just got better. I don't know if it got better, but like this is, I don't know, we'll see. As I said, like I would always go for the some bacon guy over this guy. Let's go for a tier 2. 2/4 frenzy, gain a blood gem, so he needs to survive. I mean, is that good? It always gets a blood gem though. On tier 2, it never dies as a 2/4 from one hit, unless somebody's playing like a Glyph Guardian. Um, some bacon relaxer. A road boar seems really. I mean, so for example, look at this guy. So you play him the turn 1. The next turn is a 3/5, right? So if it's a 2/4 first turn, it's a 3/5 next turn because you get a blood gem. But you don't need to play the blood gem. You can just hold it in hand. It's probably better to hold it anyway for a tier 3. I think I'll pick this guy up for sure. I think I'll pick this guy up on tier 2. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Like a 2/4 unit is okay, and then blood gem frenzy is always gonna get a frenzy. It gives you 2 blood gems at least, I think. By 7 gold, you get 3 blood gems, right? If you get it on 5 gold, you get 1 blood gem. On 6 gold, the second one. On 7 gold, the third one. So you get 3 blood gems at least, and then you're on tier 3, and you can pop off with 3 blood gems on tier 3, right? So I would play this guy like on tier 2. It's a tier 2/4. It's like a molten rock. Who cares? Is this guy ever a target for Reno? It might be. But probably there's some better units on tier 3 that you can hero power, I guess. But yeah, I mean, getting 2 blood gems every single turn, like, it's insane, right? It's like so much. Wait for tier 5 QUILBOARS and then die before that crimes. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Tough Tusk. Yeah, I think like hero powering with Reno, the road boar. Um, might be okay. Might be okay. I'll just see the tier 3. What tier 3 units do. So you need to do something with blood gems though, to make them useful. If you can't use the blood gems efficiently, then hero powering this doesn't make sense with Reno. After a blood gem is played on this, gain divine shield for the next combat. Why would you need this tempo, right? You shouldn't play. It's a 4/3 obviously, so you always buy this guy. It's better than a 3/3, better than average. You always buy this guy on tier 2. The thing about this guy is though, I don't think I play ever a blood gem on him, because do I actually need divine shield for the next fight? Am I gonna lose the next fight as well? Like, if I'm thinking I'm losing, then maybe like against even Millhouse beats me even if I get divine shield though. Like Alakir or somebody, I don't know. Just for one turn, it doesn't make sense too much, right? The golden version has a divine shield, yeah. Gain divine shield. Yeah, that's good. QUILBOARS have divine shield. I don't know, like I just play this guy. I don't think I blood gem him. Unless it's golden one, then I give him divine shield forever, right? So if it's not a golden one, I'll just keep my gems for tier 3. I'm not gonna use it on this guy unless like obviously I'm not dying on 6-7 gold, like, so who cares? Prophet of the Boar. But you always buy this guy, right? It's a 4/3, you just buy him. Once per turn after you play a QUILBOARS, gain a blood gem. So you get 1 blood gem per turn if you play a QUILBOARS. I mean, like, it's a 3/3. I'll pick him up, right? All I know is that I'm going 3-on-3 basically every game, so nothing has changed. That's 3 gems if you cycle the 1-drop. That's true. But it's like 2 gems from the 1-drop and one gem from this guy. I was thinking like this guy, I'll just take him for a 3/3, right? And then whenever I play QUILBOARS, I get a blood gem. It's a fine addition, right? But I'm playing him for a 3/3, and then just because it's a 3/3, it's fine. Like, better than pack leader. It's better than the pack leader, so I'll just play him anyway. If it's a 3/3, I'll play him, right? Proc is a new party element of me. Only take it if Bob throws them at you. I feel like it's okay though. It's a 3/3. Whenever you play a QUILBOARS, you get a blood gem. Everyone's gonna be playing QUILBOARS though. 3/3 is much better than a 3/2, yeah. Party elemental. Nothing special about this guy. I mean, it's fine. It's only once per turn though. Once per turn you get a blood gem. It's nothing special. It's fine. Like I would play him, but it's because it's a 3/3 and maybe it has some potential later. They're so stated. Set so highly, yeah. Okay, here we go. Tier 3 units. Bristleback Brute. The first blood gem played on this each turn gives an extra +3/+3. So wait, you play one blood gem, he's a 7/7. No way. You play one blood gem, it's a 7/7. No way. No freaking way. So wait, you buy him, it's a 7/7. And then next turn you play a blood gem, it's an 11/11. Oh my god, I'll die to this guy. I'll die to this guy pretty fast. Oh man, you just need one blood gem in your hand. And you make a 7/7 unit when you hit this guy. Oof, that's strong. Okay, it's obviously strong, right? You just use one gem per turn on him. Get a +4/+4. So it's 7/7, 11/11. Yeah, one time per turn, but the first time you use it, 7/7. Next turn you use it, 11/11. So why just not get a +4/+4 each turn? It's better than a gold grabber. It's better than a champion. It's a tier 3 champion and gold grabber. Like, I mean, you have to use the gem, right? That's kind of the hard part. Just using one gem is fine enough. Just using the one gem is fine. You don't need to like use it every turn, but if you have it, you might. Okay, let's see the banner board. At the end of your turn, play a blood gem on adjacent QUILBOARS. These two. So, on adjacent QUILBOARS. So you position it in between two QUILBOARS. And then you play blood gems on them. So who works with blood gems? This guy? No, this guy works. Okay. So far it's only this guy and the Divine Shield guy, right? So I guess it gives +4/+4 to this guy, and it gives like Divine Shield to the other guy. It's like +2/+2 at the same time though. So let's just think about this unit. It's a 2/5 and it's a +2/+2. So it's a scaling unit like a Sensei. It's a 4/7 immediately. Sensei is a 2/2. This guy is a 2/5. And he's a 4/7. I think it's strong. It's a scaling unit. It's a passively scaling unit. It's very good. I like this guy. I want to play this guy for sure. If I have two QUILBOARS, I'm just gonna try to find QUILBOARS and play him. Like 2/5 +1/+1 on the both of his sides, and also proc this guy. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, I like him. Like 2/5. Like, why not play a better Sensei? It's a better Sensei because there's some potential with blood gems activating like this. Yeah, I'll just play this guy. It's obviously scaling. It's just good. Why not +2/+2 per turn? Yep. Let's see this guy. Torn Collar. Valkyrie and Deathrattle gain a blood gem. 4/3, man. 4/3. Valkyrie and Deathrattle gain a blood gem. It's not like you're gaining 2 coins or something. You're getting 2 blood gems. So far, what I've seen is that blood gems don't have too much use, though. Like this guy, if you don't have this guy, if you don't have this one, how do you use blood gems? You can't use blood gems, so I don't know how you use the blood gems here. You don't. Let's say you don't have Bristleback Brute here. How do you use the blood gem? You just pump? I don't think you pump, you hold. You hold, right? Use them on a 2-drop. Every turn, 1 blood gem. I mean, you can use one per turn on this guy. So you get Divine Shield, I guess. So you get more tempo. I think you only buy it if you have the Brute. I think you buy it anyway because it's still +2/+2 per turn, right? It's still +2/+2 per turn and on the unit you want at the same time. You have to know that this is scaling +2/+2 per turn as well. I think I buy this guy as well always, but no, you have a bell. Oh, only that travel. Yeah, yeah, it's only once. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's you get a battle cry once and then you get a death travel every single time. It's only +1/+1. Yeah. Only +2 the first time. Oh, then it's weaker. Then +1/+1 is weaker. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we'll see about this guy, but it's a 4/3. It still has an effect that scales. I think you still buy him. You get a +1/+1 immediately. Imagine a 5/4. So let's imagine a 5/4 here. 5/4 that when he dies, he's a 6/5. It's okay. Who cares? And he also has potential with blood gems. I just want to play him like isolated and see if he's strong. And he's decent even isolated. So it's okay. Yeah. But the clunker is probably gonna become the worst unit now when all this is in the game. Like, look at this stuff. Look at this. You're gonna buy a clunker over this guy? You're gonna buy a clunker over Bannerboard? You're gonna buy a clunker over this? You're not gonna buy a clunker ever. Who cares about clunker, man? 2/5, man. Sensei is a 2/2, man. Make Sensei a tier 2, please. Make Sensei a tier 2. Sensei a tier 2. Junkbot a tier 2. Come on, Junkbot. Junkbot a tier 2 still bad. Make a Junkbot a 1/5 tier 1. AFK gets 2 brutes and the death rel 2 gems on turn 3. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually sick. Double 7/7. I still not scaling though, right? It's still not scaling. Like Hungry Dragons are scaling. I think actually isn't this the best? Uh, get double banner. No, double banner board. What about this guy and this guy together? This and this together? Isn't that good? Or just play double Bristleback Brute? I mean, this procs this guy. So this guy becomes a 7/7. You have a 2/5. These guys together are pretty good. Let's see the Necrolite. Oh, I mean, I've seen this unit a little bit. I've seen he's like a little bit crazy. This guy is a little bit crazy, right? Choose a friendly minion. It steals all blood gems from its neighbors. Oh my god! When I read this sentence, I have to think about for a minute to know what it does actually. So you basically choose a QUILBOAR, right? Or choose any minion, and then that minion steals all the blood gems, all the +1/+1s from minions around it, right? So you choose one minion in between like 10/10s, and then he steals their buffs, basically. So how is this gonna work? Let me see with this guy. He steals the blood gems, right? If he steals the blood gems, then he gets procced as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking like this guy works with blood gems, so he gets more stats, right? But yeah, I guess you buff a cleave, yeah. Buff a cleave, buff a divine shield, right? Yeah. Yeah, obviously, like, yeah, put the blood gems on a relevant unit and swap to QUILBOARS to a Menagerie comp, right? Yeah, just swap from QUILBOARS to a Menagerie comp to a Divine Shield comp, like Divine Shield comp, Deflecto comp, Cleave comp. Not keep the QUILBOARS. You get strong by playing QUILBOARS in the early game, and then you swap into playing strong boards with this guy, right? You always buy the Necrolite, right? I mean, do you always buy him? He doesn't. Like, does he actually give any advantages? You just swap the stats between your units, right? But you swap the stats like to a relevant unit, though. Board space can be problematic late with Necro. I mean, if you're playing Cartoon, I mean, you always have board space, though. You can sell some bad units. You don't get gems back to your hand. Yeah, right. I think it's bad. Yeah, it's probably bad because it doesn't actually add anything. It doesn't add anything. It just swaps the buffs between your units. It's slow. It's very slow, I think. Unless you have a Hydra or Deflecto, you actually just swap your blood gems to the high priority unit. Hydra, Deflecto. I guess Battlemaster maybe. Also, guys, don't forget that there are units that actually do stuff when they get blood gemmed. So if you use this guy on a unit that does something with blood gems, it's gonna do some stuff, right? So this guy does something. We'll see what tier 5 units do. So we need to see what tier 5 units do with Necrolite. If they can do something with blood gems, so we target a unit that does something with blood gems. I don't think it procs. It should proc though. It's still all the blood gems though. It gets blood gemmed. Oh, it doesn't. It transfer. It doesn't play then. Oh, then it's different. I don't know if that works that way. You need units with blood gems on it, and you need to buff and board space to play this. Too many conditions. But you don't buy it if you don't have that, right? You can just buy it if you have that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if you have that, you can buy this guy, right? And if you buy him, is he actually valuable? I'm just thinking, does this proc? I don't know if that is procs. Like Rogain now said, it doesn't proc. If it doesn't proc, then it's different. Because then it doesn't have any potential except for buffing Hydra and Divine Shields. If it doesn't have any other potential but buffing Hydra and Divine Shields, then it's bad, right? But if it has some potential, even if it buffs Hydra and Divine Shield, it's still decent. If it's the only potential, then I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit less strong. I'll just see. I don't know how it works though. I think it just steals all the blood gems. And what does it say? The first blood gem played. So you have to play the blood gem. It's not like transferred blood gem, I guess. Okay. If you have a bunch of blood gems, it's either a late game unit or a unit for +2 blood gem on level. Golden version does nothing. Also use it to buff Chad, so more survival with transitioning to Exodia. That's true, but that's too far in the future, man. If you have Exodia already, I mean, you can do that. You can do that to buff your Baron, buff your Khadgar, but we want to like see what the first hand use of this guy is. Like, if it's only to buff Khadgar or Baron, then we're never gonna play. Dynamic duo. Let's skip from this guy. I don't know if the blood gems proc or not. I don't know if they're proc, so I don't know if it procs the blood gems like this guy. Then it's a different story a little bit for me at least. It steals the blood gems around and gets procced, and on some other units as well, like this guy. Look at this one. It procs when the blood gem is played. After a blood gem is played on another QUILBOARS, game +1/+1. After blood 5/6 though. 5/6 on tier 4. After blood gem is played, taunt. Taunt comp. After blood gem is played on another QUILBOARS, game +1/+1. Is that strong? It'll scale fast with a small one. So you buy the small one, it's a +2/+2, right? So it's a +2/+2 here, and it's a +2/+2 on the second unit as well. So imagine this guy with a small one, this guy, like with this one. So you buy this guy, you sell this guy. You play 2 blood gems, and you get +4/+4, right? For 2 gold. 2 gold +4/+4. But we'll see. Because this guy gets +2/+2, and another unit gets +2/+2. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it's 5/6. Yeah, it's pretty strong. The animations are gonna kill us, Copium. Yeah, true. Wind Fury, after it attacks, this attacks. I mean, this is like a very strong unit. It scales at the same time. I'm definitely picking this guy up. It's a taunt. I don't care, right? 5/6 taunt. QUILBOARS getting buffed. I'm gonna play the dynamic duo for sure. Bonker. After it attacks, gain a blood gem. Wind Fury. So it attacks twice, right? But it's a tier 4. It might not attack twice. So it potentially gives you 2. Sometimes it gives you 1 blood gem. What about this guy? Like, is it strong? No. I mean, it's like, it's normal, it's good stats, right? It's good stats, it's a good unit. I'm gonna buy this guy, but, like, they just have a lot of stats. QUILBOARS have a lot of stats. This, like, Bonker just looks worse than the 2-5. That's true, because, like, the 2-5 is +2/+2 per turn, and this guy is potentially +2/+2 per turn. But you have to know that this counts as a gem played, right? Play a blood gem on adjacent QUILBOARD, so it's counting for this guy. And then this is pretty much the same. You get the blood gem in hand. So yeah, I guess a 2-5 is just better. George for double gems, guaranteed. Yeah, that's true. Playing a Divine Shield on this guy. Or if you go against Greybow and get like 600 blood gems from tokens. What do you say? Gain a blood gem? You get gain a blood gem to your hand, right? You add a blood gem, yeah. Add a blood gem, okay. It's add a blood gem to your hand, gain a blood gem, okay. Triple into it as a George, or get it from Hero Power Eudora, or with Zephyrs. Bonker could be a tech if you need Wind Fury, and like I was saying, the gems are more versatile with Bonker. Just something to consider. I mean, why do you need a Wind Fury though? I mean, when is it relevant? Against which comps is it relevant? Okay, let's say you play Bonker. You play Bonker, you play a 4/7, you buff him +3. Let's say you buff him +3, 7/10. You hit into a Divine Shield 10/10 and dies. It's a bumper. It's a bumper. I'm joking, like, but I don't know, like, we'll see. It's like 4/7, it's has good stats, it's okay. I'll definitely take him, but it's good against Exodia. It's not actually that good against Exodia. You kill both Skellies, it doesn't matter. Both Skellies are taunted. It's not good against. It's not insane against Exodia. Against Beasts, it's fine. Obviously, Wind Fury is fine against Beasts, but Ground Shaker tier 4 as well. After a Blood Gem is played on this, give your minions +2 attack for the next combat only. Don't care. If it's only next combat, don't care. Like, it's not permanent. I don't like it. I don't like it, it's not permanent. It's only for killing people. And even then, it's only +2 attack. I don't like it. I'm planning to go 4-on-4 and have double bonkers turn 5. I guess that's okay. Okay, let's go tier 5. I bet Shaker buffs you transfer with Vol'jin are permanent. I think they are, right? But it gets +2 for the combat only, Skype. It gets +2 for the combat, not for the turn, so you can't use them. It's only when the combat starts. The problem with this is, if it's +1/+1, I would take it for tempo. +1/+1 is good for tempo, but +2 attack only, I don't like it too much. Like, +2/+2, like blacksmith, like something like that, +2/+2 or +1/+1, +1/+2. Health, we need health so we can value trade. With max? Oh, with max is fine, yeah. You're right. But again, like, are you playing to survive, right? You're playing max to survive, and then you're playing this guy? I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess like Hydra, Max, all Divine Shields, whatever. I still don't like him. I don't think I'll buy this guy at all. Like 2-6. I also don't like his stats. 2-6, I don't like him. I don't think this guy is gonna be good at all, but we'll see. Maybe somebody just kills me with this. Bristleback Knight. Wind Fury, Divine Shield, Frenzy. Frenzy gain Divine Shield. So 4-8 attacks. Attacks again. Lives, gets Divine Shield back. Tier 5. So I guess like you pick this guy up and then you just buff him. And then he gets 3 Divine Shields. I guess that's one of your best units you can play in Menagerie, right? Or in any comp. Why not just play this guy? It's like one of the best tribes you could play. He can survive and he can get another Divine Shield. It's just a Menagerie piece. It's the best Menagerie piece though. Probably. He can get 2 Divine Shields, right? So it attacks 3 times sometimes. Why not just play him? And it's not just a good like 4-8. 4-8 is actually not that good. But it's decent, I guess. 4-8, like its Mal'Ganis is like 9-7, 7-7. Ironhide. Stats are fine. Yeah, so like you play Jugs, Mugs, Blood Gems. Blood Gems, you play Lightfang, you play Bran, you play everything, you buff this guy. You play Domo, you play Lil Rag, you just buff this guy. You buff him, he gets 2 Divine Shields and he kills 3 units. I'm always gonna play this guy. I like this one. I like playing Menagerie, I like this guy. I'm always gonna play him. The starting stats aren't great, but the card mechanics make it scale extremely well, yeah. A Mega Wind Fury, yeah. Like every other Wind Fury, right? Agim? Thorn Curse? Or Agem? A Gem. Okay. After a Blood Gem is played on this, give a friendly minion of each minion type +1/+1. Will a Frenzy work at the point you get him though? It's a tier 5. How many Divine Shield minions survive a hit? Yeah, that's why I'm like 4-8. It probably doesn't survive, but you know, it depends how early you get him, I guess. Also, you can buff him so he survives with 8 health, probably. You buff him a little bit, it's gonna be fine. It needs to be your strongest unit, right? If it's your strongest unit, then you're gonna be strong, right? Because it kills 3 units, right? If this is your 2020 unit, it kills 3 units because of double Divine Shield. So this guy. So, Lightfang. Lightfang, after a Blood Gem is played on this, give a friendly minion of each minion type. Oh my god, I'm stacking Blood Gems. Oh my god, I'm stacking Blood Gems early game, and then I die before I get this guy. Quillfang, yeah. So I get all the Blood Gems in the early game, and I don't play any of them. Get 10 Blood Gems, hit this guy, play all the tribes, +10/+10. And then +50/+50, because 5 tribes get +10/+10. And this guy gets +10/+10 as well. And how do you get Blood Gems again? You can. I mean, how do you get Blood Gems again, though? You play the tier 1. You play the tier 1 guys. This and this. You play these two. And then get Blood Gems again. You get Prophet of the Boar. You play one QUILBOAR on your board as well. You play one of the QUILBOARs like this guy. He gives you a Blood Gem each turn. You play this guy giving you a Blood Gem, gives you a Blood Gem. Ever search for a Scallion tier 6? Swap 20 Blood Gems +20/+20 entire board. You buy tier 1 minions, yeah. And a tier 6. You can just swap with the 3-3 guy. Wait, so how does this work with the 3-3 guy? Wait, can you do that actually? So wait, with the 3-3 guy, with this guy. So what if I play Necrolite on my... What if I play Necrolite on Agem here? What happens then? What happens if I play the 3-3 on this guy? Do I get like... It eats all the Blood Gems around it and it gives +20/+20. You don't get the gems, only the stats? Okay, okay. Okay, it does work. Okay, so let me just like rate this guy. So I feel like why play this guy instead of Lightfang? I guess because he grows as well. How are you gonna get blood gems though? So if you have like blood gem generator every turn, then it's okay. If you have, as I said, this guy is one of your tribes, or this guy is one of your tribes, or who else? I mean, you can play this guy one. Oh, this is not a tribe actually. Wait, this guy is not a Quillboar? Oh, I didn't see that. He's not a Quillboar. Okay, you can play this guy because I guess he can get buffed. Um. Oh wait, this guy is frenzy, but he needs to live. One gem per turn is too slow. Yeah, that's true. That's all I thought. Like, why play this guy if you have a Light Fang though? One of the weirdest aspects of this patch is gonna be blood gem management. We've been able to relocate stats to something like Divine Shield at least so easily before. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. As I said, like with blood gems, holding the blood gems or playing the blood gems, playing for tempo, playing for winning the game. That's gonna be rough. If you can swap, it's more like a unit per turn. Give a friendly minion of each minion type. So wait, he's a Quillboar. You can't play a Quillboar with him. Oh, that's tough though, right? Wait, he's a Quillboar. You can't play a Quillboar with him. He gives a +1/+1 to himself. You're forgetting, guys, that this guy becomes a 20/20, 30/30, and Lightwing stays a 2/2. But you have a friendly minion of each minion type. He doesn't buff himself because it's a friendly minion. Wait, why can't he buff himself? He can buff himself here. It says he can buff himself. Give a friendly minion of each minion type. He buffs himself. Yeah, I think he buffs himself. I guess he adapt the rest of the units, so we can tell whether this guy is actually gonna be playable or not. If you can get his gold, then yeah, you need like if you get like brand gold, then you're gonna win. If you get light fan gold, then you can win. Yeah, like Arcana survival holding gems, yeah. But just imagine if you could do that, then yeah, you just transition into double Caligos, basically. Agamagan, the Great Boar. Your blood gems give an extra +1/+1. Trash? What? What? Why would I? Who cares? Who cares if blood gems give an extra +1/+1? Boar is the best with a. Let's go with a Tavern 6. At the end of your turn, play a blood gem on no friendly minions, so +2/+2 on every minion you have. So it's like a light fang. It's a light fang, basically. It's not light fang, it's all friendly units though. It's okay, I guess. But I mean, it's tier 6 though. Like light fang without any tribal restrictions. That's true. That's true because you can play 5 divine shields now. Play 5 max, play 5 divine shields, and play these guys. That's fine. Yep. Transfer blood gems works with this boar. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like again, I don't know. It might work, it might not work. People like I don't know how the transfer guy works. I don't know if it works with this. Your blood gems give an extra +1/+1. It actually works with the 5-drop. Like the Necrolite. The Necrolite should work with this. Get double stats, right? What if boar effect works on gems you already played? No, it doesn't affect the ones you already played. So this combo is like 5 Divine Shields and these two guys, right? Combo, kinda. Isolate Quillboar comp, double tier 6 and double tier 5, +6/+6 to all minions every turn. Yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream. Let's say that the last tier 6 unit. I mean, this guy obviously, I would always play this guy. +7/+7 per turn. Why not just play this guy? Triple into this guy, insane tempo. Like, look at Eliza right now. Eliza has an Eliza comp, you play Pirates, like you buff every board, you play Skellies, you beat everybody. So if you triple into this guy, it's immediately +7/+7. And then you gain tempo if you triple in early into this, like with Maiev. So 9 gold, Maiev triples into a 6, gets this guy. And then we level to tier 6 after that. Because we get a +1/+1 next turn, so we have like +2/+2 on more units. Yeah, Eliza makes every shitty pirate good, yeah, that's true. I would be accept if I power level to triple into a 6 and got essentially half a Light Fang. But for Light Fang you need tribes, right? For this you don't, and there's a huge difference that you can play double Battlemaster on the board, double Battlemaster, double Hydra, double like Divine Shield, right? So there's kind of a difference there. You don't have to play tribes. You don't have to find specific units for Light Fang. Shreval, it's at the end, so basically +8 before match start, +9 if he survives. Nerdina, +5 dragons. Power level to 6 with the double Battlemaster, double Hydra, G. Yeah, you can't actually compare. You can't compare this guy with Kalegos. This guy pumps your board for 0 gold immediately when you get him. You triple into Kalegos. Kalegos is a 4/12 that works with dragons. You have 0 dragons, you die. You need 15 gold to buy 5 dragons, by the way, guys. 15 gold to buy 5 dragons. Like, how are you gonna play Kalegos and you can just play this guy? Why not play this guy? I'll play this guy for sure. Like, I like these types of units that, like, you can Resident Sleeper with. Why just not take him? It's good. I don't know, like, if I get Eliza and this guy, I'll probably take Eliza though. Just Eliza wins the game. And I don't see yet how I win the game with this guy, but maybe I can just level to tier 6. Weird how these blood gems transfer work with the stats. With stats. How about a hero that transfers stats, then transferring the blood gems? No, you don't transfer the blood. Like, you like the hero that swapped the stats. You just swap the stats. There's nothing with the blood gems. Napo, yeah. There's nothing with the blood gems. You just swap stats with Vol'jin. Let's see the last guy. After you spend 3 gold, gain a blood gem. 3 gold left. So it means like whenever you just have a count here. So basically, how many units you can rotate per turn? 5 units, right? So you get 5 blood gems +1/+5. So for example, like you swap like 5-6 units per turn. You play a buff, you play a buff, you play a buff, you play Murozond, you play Tempest, you play Bran, you rotate buffs, you play 5-6 units per turn. So let's say you get that's like you get +6/+6. Let's say you get +6/+6 per turn. 6 blood gems. What do you do with 6 blood gems? This guy, Agamagan? This guy? What about this now? Wait. What about this guy now? Agent with this guy. Captain Flat Tusk? What? Wait. This is strong. This is strong actually. Wait, this has to be strong. Captain Flat Tusk with this guy with Agent. Yeah, Agent with this guy. +6/+6 to all your units per turn. That's good. I think I like it. Let's also with this guy. No, this guy doesn't work. This doesn't work. This guy is trash. I guess this guy's real trash if you don't have this one. This is the only combo. I never play this one, I think. Isn't an important aspect of blood gems that it'll make counterplaying things like Eliza comp with Zap anymore? You can buff your Baron Khadgar to protect them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's like another aspect of the game because Eliza comp was very strong anyway, so who cares? And Beast comp is still okay. Even if the Baron gets sniped, you have to play first. So if you're playing against a Beast comp, your Zap needs to play uh, I guess you can buff your Baron so the Zap doesn't kill it, right? And then Beast comp becomes stronger. Um, So like Beast comp usually never win the game anyway, so it's fine. And then Eliza comp protecting like the board from Zap doesn't matter still because usually you play a Ghoul in the end game or like Golden the Baron and play a 2-1 Skelly, so you still protect yourself from Zap. So they can counter buff, but it just depends whether the Zap hits the Baron at all. That's the thing. You buff your Baron, he has more attack than Skelly, so the Zap is attacking into Skelly. Yeah. Flatus is strong with Menagerie guy, and the other 6 is good with the 6/6. Yeah, these two are together strong, and the agent is strong with Flat Tusk. Yeah, I really like. I felt like this guy somehow gives me gold. I always read this 3 gold left. I feel like he gives me gold somehow. I really like gold, and he doesn't give gold, unfortunately. He just gives me blood gems. Who cares about blood gems? I guess when you play this and this, then it's insane. So it's fine, I guess. Also, let's think about like this guy blood gems this one. So this one gets +1/+1. So this guy and this guy is +2/+2 to all units, right? This one and this one, Agem and Chalga, plus +2/+2 to all units, right? The idea was watching transfer stats and Necrolite steal blood gems for no stats minions. Yeah, we're gonna experiment for sure. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Where did we game blood gems, blood gems. So we don't know about this Acolyte, how it works. Necrolite. Acolyte. How this Necrolite works though. What do we do with this guy? What do we do with this guy? Not all units have perfect magic. Yeah, that's true, because the Charga is, or however you read it, K or the Charga sound, like I don't know. It's like doesn't have a, it's not a tribe, right? So it doesn't buff itself. We forgot the existence, keep over it. Necro is for buffing up a cleave or divine shield. Yeah, I guess if it's its only use, then okay. It steals blood gems or just stats? Yeah, that's the question. That's the real question. If it steals blood gems, then this guy, after the blood gem is played, it doesn't work. It works with this guy, right? Stealing the blood gems, and blood gems give. Oh wait. Agamagan with this guy. Wait, it works. It works. This works, right? Necrolite plus Agamagan. Doubles the buffs from blood gems. Yeah. This works. It's like a golden soul devourer. Golden soul devourer for sure. Yeah, it's golden soul devourer. It has to be. It shouldn't KW. Like blood gems give +1/+1. Choose a friendly minion. It steals all the blood gems, but blood gems are +2/+2. It steals the blood gems. It doesn't steal the stats, guys. You have to know it doesn't steal the stats. It still steals the blood gems. And if it's stealing the blood gems, then 10 blood gems are +20/+20. It makes sense to give +20/+20. That's a combo. This guy would be really weak if it didn't work that way. If Necrolite doesn't work with this guy, then this guy is useless. Like, I don't know, like this guy only works with this. And that's about it. And even then, I don't know, like, it's a light thing. Hey, this guy's a beast. It's a beast without that rail, guys. It's a beast without that rail. Let's go, Goldrin. Beast without that rail. New Irohide. That's the comp for this guy. They're not played. It doesn't say they need to be played, right? They just give extra 1/1. They don't need to be played, right? It doesn't say the blood gems you play. Just your blood gems give an extra 1/1. But I don't know. It steals the blood gems. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. I don't know. Which hero? Now we have to raid this hero. Let's raid Blackthorn now that we see that we've seen what blood gems do. Ah man. So we get like 2 blood gems per level. So we level to tier 2, we get 2 blood gems. Tier 3, 2 blood gems. We have 4 blood gems in hand. And then we buy any QUILBOAR, and then we just buff them, like buff the 3/3, get it to 7/7. How we play the board because it's a vanilla 6/6 beast 5 head, yeah. So how strong is this guy gonna be? So let me see. So let me see what can we get on tier 3. Tier 3. This guy works with blood gems. This doesn't work. Doesn't matter. After a blood gem is played on another QUILBOAR, this guy is tier 4. Tier 4. Ground Shaker, who cares? Buff this guy with this guy. Buff this one. So wait a second. Should I just go like people are gonna avoid this guy maybe? I think it's decent though. I think people will play this one. I think people when they see this when they see this image, when they see this picture, they're always gonna go for this guy. It's like a golden unit, right? It's a golden unit. They're always gonna pick up a tier 5. Oh my god, Agent Thorn Curse. +1/+1 to all my minions. I'm gonna buy him. Everybody's gonna buy this guy. So I guess he's not gonna be free. He's not gonna be free. I'm gonna buy him for sure as well. I can't lie here. So I guess we level up to 5 very fast and then we blood gem this guy. Is that the plan? Is that the plan with we just blood gem the 3/6 with the Blackthorn. 10 we get 10 blood gems and we just that's it. Okay, I mean I'm not counting if you get the 3/3 guy, right? If you get this guy, you're strong on any hero. You can't count you for having this guy. So it's the same as nowadays when you play blacksmith. You get blacksmith, you go tier 6, right? So I'm just like I'm counting this guy out because if you get this guy, you're always gonna be strong. I'm not counting this guy in. It's obviously strong. Like it's a 7/7 with a one blood gem. So I think the board is super good. It probably buffs instantly everything in your board that contains the blood gems already. No, it doesn't. No way. It doesn't do that, man. This guy. No. Your blood gems give an extra +1/+1. The blood gems that are already played probably don't. The blood gems that are already played, you're not gonna double your buffs, I think. But maybe you are. While this guy is in play, everything is +2/+2. It looks like it could. The more I read, the more I realize it could work. Yeah. Yeah. So, but the problem with this guy is, while this guy is in play, the gems are +2/+2. It's a +1/+1. So if he dies in the middle of the fight, you lose all the stats. Who is going to play Vol'jin and make a 400 Hydra with Gar swap? I think like the poison guy might be strong, might be better though. Like one attack, 100 health, poison unit. So Rana is a bunch of +3/+3 guys now. Yeah, it's like Mal'Ganis. Yeah, exactly like Mal'Ganis maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Yeah, it indicates play. True. So what about this guy? What about this guy playing solo, this guy? Who does this guy will work with? You get 6 blood gems per turn. Jake, thank you very much for the follow, man. Appreciate a lot. You get 6 blood gems per turn. So what do you do with them? I said already this guy. This guy is strong. +6/+6 to all units. It's insane. It's stronger. Why is this stronger than Kalecgos? This and this is stronger than Kalecgos. Even double Kalecgos potentially, because you play 6 cards per turn, and then on top of that you get +6/+6 to all units, right? So I don't know. We'll see. It's still not stronger. Not stronger than double Kalecgos though. Double Kalecgos is +12/+12 per turn to all board, but I don't know. I play with Hoggers for maximum APM. You get 6 if it's golden? No. No. You play 6 cards per turn. So it's 6 gold. So let's say you buy 3 cards, you sell 3 cards. You buy a new card. You sell that card. You buy another card. So how many can you buy in a turn, right? 3, that's 9. Sell 3, 4. Buy and only if you're buying no tokens. If you're buying no tokens, then sure, but if you're buying the Tempest, the Morozond, Gambler is a free blood gem. Gambler is a free blood gem. Elemental is 1 gold. Tokens. Yeah, there are a bunch of stuff you can buy. So I guess like it's not 6, it's actually 5. It's 5, right? With a normal one. You already need a perfect comp to just buy stuff. More realistically, you roll. I think you don't roll because in every shop you find buffs and tokens. Like at least +2/+2 buff you buy. You buy a +2/+2. You buy a token, like a Elemental, like any token. I guess you can buy any token if you don't have board space though. You buy a Tempest, you buy Morozond, you roll once. You buy another buff, +2/+2/+2, and then play everything. Tell that to my but you get +2/+2 with Bran. Like I get +2/+2 with Bran as well, but it's not enough with Bran for Bran to carry with only +2/+2. That's the difference. This looks like a rabbit, man. This looks like a rabbit. I don't know why. I know it doesn't look like a rabbit. Five would be the most you could get. Not bad if you have the Quillfang. Yeah, not bad. As I said, like Gambler is a free blood gem, and then Tempest with Bran. But I don't know if you can like squeeze in Bran as well. Like we'll see. I want to see how Necrolite works. Like it's also like buffing the Hydra +20/+20 if you play a lot of blood gems and then swap. Hydra 20/20 immediately. I'm gonna just bump into Hydra 20/20 on turn 6, man. It's gonna be sick. So let's see. So what's the meta gonna be? So this guy's gonna be strong. This guy, I like Banner Boar. I really like these two. These two are pretty strong. These guys you probably buy because they have decent stats. This guy I think you buy as well. Decent stats and blood gems. Necrolite. Necrolite doesn't get, you don't get any advantage from Necrolite. If you have one Divine Shield, you definitely buy him. If you have a Cleave, you buy him, but otherwise you have to buy and hold, which you might just lose fights because of it, but then you become stronger later. Whatever happens, I just want to be on the, I want it to be on the record. I hate the Brute. This Brute, or there's no other Brute. You hate the Brute. Yeah, it's like a blacksmith. No, it's not close like a blacksmith crimes. No, you don't have to worry. Blacksmith deals 15 damage. Brute deals 3, by the way. You don't have to hate him. He deals 3 damage. Don't worry. He deals 3 damage. You don't have to be afraid. It's not blacksmith. Blacksmith deals 15. If Brute gets an extra +2/+2 gem, what happens when you transfer the gems with Acolyte? No, it's not the gems. It's just the extra buffs. You transfer the gems, right? Or you transfer the stats. You steal the blood gems. You don't steal the stats. Yeah, you steal the blood gems. So you're not. It's not stats. It's like different. Stats and blood gems are different, right? I think there are a lot more incentives to stay on T3 now. Um, yeah, I guess like we have to look at this a little bit differently because, for example, let's say we find a deflecto on tier 3. We have blood gems and we swap the blood gems to deflecto, and we find a second deflecto. We play blood gems and we swap another, like with this guy. We swap the blood gems to second deflecto. Play deflecto com. I don't think staying on tier 3 is gonna be a thing though. I don't think you stay on tier 3. I think there's so many strong units later in the game. I think you still level up normally. I don't think anybody's gonna stay on tier 3. There are some incentives, but I don't think you stay. This guy scales. This guy's tempo. You level up. You level up. You're gonna go tier 4, tier 5. I don't see you staying on tier 4 now. Playing a taunt comp again. You want this guy. You want this guy. This guy sucks. I think I triple into a 6 for sure. No, now I definitely triple into a 6. By the way, guys, let's not forget that this guy, when he gives 5 blood gems per turn, you get +5/+5. Let's not forget it's +5/+5. We shouldn't forget about that one. It's not only Quillfang A-gem here that works with this guy, it's also +5/+5. The only problem I have with this guy, why not 9/9? 9/9 here, please. 9/6 is like, come on, give him a 9/9. Here, make him a 9/9. So he's playable. I was talking more about 8 gold turn. Yeah, okay. If I see one of the Tavern QUILBOARS 3, I want to stay. Yeah, I guess like I mean you can level on 8 gold and double sell buy this guy. Buy this guy or buy this guy and jam him anyway, right? So you buy, you level and buy whatever. You buy this guy, and jam him, and you have tempo. I don't think you need to stay on 8 gold on tier 3, but like it just depends, I guess. People might play so much tempo that you have to. I really dislike the tier 4 QUILBOARS. I feel like tier 3 QUILBOARS are stronger. I dislike these guys. Like this is fine. It's like stats. This one stats, okay. This one, okay, has some use with like divine shields. But like what? What do I do with these guys? Like what can I do with it? I mean, this guy scales. This guy doesn't scale. Scales a little bit with blood gems. Yeah, I don't know what do I do on tier 4 with it with QUILBOARS though. AFK if AFK is playable. So what can you get from QUILBOARS on tier 3? You can get this guy, which is pretty strong, but you need a blood gem. And then if you get this and this, oh my god, man. If you get this and this, +4/+4 per turn. Oh my god. 7/7, 11/11. I guess double banner boar as well. Double banner boar, but it's only +1/+1 if you don't have more QUILBOARS, because you can't like give adjacent units +1. And then like I guess Stormcaller plus Brute. Nah, I don't know, like it's not too much. It's a little bit stronger. I still think like AFK is definitely getting stronger. Whether she's playable or not is a question mark for sure. Will rating reset when new patch is out? Yep, in a week the MMR resets. I don't think it's too much for AFK. I think she's definitely stronger. She's getting stronger over time now with Blacksmith, with Sensei on tier 3 before that, with Warden of Old getting introduced. So every single patch, AFK is getting a little bit stronger. But whether she's gonna become like a viable, I don't know, like we'll have to see. Like I still don't know. Like there's so many bad units still. I just played AFK today, and I had like dragons and mechs in, and I missed Hangry. I missed Sensei and Warden of Old and Blacksmith and Deflecto and Bronze Warden out of 2 discoveries. I mean, I guess that was an unlucky game though. It's not a shouldn't be a referral, but there's still like a bunch of bad units on tier 3 that you can hit. Like Arcane Assistant is terrible, the Strong Arm is terrible, the Bloodsail Cannoneer. There's so many like some trash units like Khadgar is really not playable too much. Yeah, there's some bad units, but now that more units are introduced. So for example, if QUILBOARS are in the game, mechs are in the game, dragons are in the game, I think AFK might be decent. Because then you have like the QUILBOAR potential as well. QUILBOAR, but again, like how do you play a blood gem on this guy? You take this one, you take 2 of them, and what do you do then? How do you play a blood gem? Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like the only problem is I don't know what you do with double brute though. How you play with double brute, like double 3/3? You have to get you have to get this guy in the shop or this guy in the shop. You buy, sell, level. You buy this guy, sell, level, or buy this guy, buy, sell, level, and then double buff your guys, make double 7/7. Yeah, the 1/2 and get double 7/7. And then what you do? Do you level on 6 gold or do you stay on 6 gold? So you have double 7/7, for example, on 5 gold, and then on 6 gold you probably stay because you need to get more blood gems. Or if you level, then you can't actually get blood gems. If you get blood gems in the shop, I guess you stay. If you don't, you level, right? Double 7/7, level on 6 gold. If not, if you don't find the blood gem, you level. If you find, you stay. So you make them 11/11 or something. Yeah, I guess that's the play. That's pretty strong. Um, um, okay. I said like this guy. I'm gonna just go through heroes quickly one more time. This guy, I think. I think this guy might be played with tempo. I think he might like squeeze top 4, right? Just because he has a tempo hero power. And he can just work around blood gems and make his blood gem like QUILBOARS stronger. Like, but if he misses QUILBOARS, then I don't know. He just needs to find one though. He just needs to find one and spam, basically. So I mean, it's gonna be like it's definitely not gonna be strong. Like definitely not S or A tier. This guy is gonna be medium. I was gonna say medium. Like a medium is a wide term, but it's medium. Vol'jin, I definitely like Vol'jin. If you can swap stats with a minion in the shop, it's insane, right? Because you buy a token, you swap with Homunculus, you have a 2/4 and a 1/1. Then like you start getting advantages in the early game. You swap minions between the shop and your minion. So that way you're always buffing your tokens, so you're buying tokens non-stop and swapping the stats and buffing your tokens for 0 gold. Every single token is becoming stronger because you just like making a 3/3, making a 2/4, and then you have tempo, and then in the late game you just swap your stats to Hydra, you swap your stats to Divine Shield units, swap your Battlemaster stats to your poison unit, like a poisonous murloc, or to your spore. So the spore becomes a 3/30 or 3/20, whatever. It's pretty good. Like, how do you kill a 3/20 poison? It kills 3 of your units, especially early in the game. So I feel like Vol'jin, I definitely am excited to play Vol'jin. I would say like if you can swap with a minion in the shop, then it's A tier, right? Or even S tier. If you can swap with a minion in the shop, S tier maybe even. But maybe it's too much. I don't know. Like now, I don't know what's gonna be strong enough. But I'll definitely give him at least like. I feel like if you cannot swap with the minions in the shop, then you can't use your hero power early in the game. I think you don't have a hero power for first 6 turns, and that way you just take a lot of damage early on average because everybody else has a hero power, and that way you cannot go to tier 5. That's the problem with this. You stay tier 4, you make Divine Shield comp. Yeah, you just play a Divine Shield comp. That's kind of awkward, right? And that's definitely stronger than this, but I don't know where it's gonna be. I just need to see if it works with the shop. I don't know if you know, guys, but whether it works with the shop or not. And I felt like this guy is weak. I'm just gonna say it's weak. I don't think it's S, just compared to Malygos, it's better, but not that much. Yeah, but like, you make your Hydra big, right? You buff a random unit and you make your Hydra big. You make your Deflecto big. You make your Cyclone big, right? And you make your Poison big. I don't know, like, we'll see. And Malygos is just... Yeah, Malygos is whatever. I feel like if you can swap with the shop, I think I'll give this guy an S tier. I think this guy is an S tier if you can swap it with the shop. Yeah, I'll give him an S tier. You upgrade your minion every single turn for 0 gold. So the weakest unit becomes stronger. You buff for 0 gold every single turn. I think it's an S tier. I'll just give him an S. If you can swap with the shop, it's an S. I know, but how can you make them big? Not sure if you like selling Red Fever. You don't need to sell your scaling engine. You can swap the stats from Red Fever and keep buffing the Red Fever. If you have a golden Red Fever, like why do you need to sell him? You can skip your scaling engine and keep buffing and then swap again. Swap into another Divine Shield, swap into another Divine Shield. Just one golden Red Fever becomes 3 Divine Shield units or something. So I don't know, maybe something like that. And I feel like I'm just gonna say she's gonna be weak. She's weak, and then I think she's worse than Yasharaj and Yogg. I think she's worse than Yasharaj and Yogg, I'll just say that. And if she's worse, then yeah, she just sucks. I'm gonna say like this hero, whoever plays this hero when the patch comes out, they're just gonna lose a lot of games, I think. I think you need to level to tier 5 very fast. Very, very fast. Budget millhouse. I mean, real budget millhouse. Like, you can't use your hero power multiple times, right? If you could use your hero power multiple times, then that's a different story.